What's going on, guys? What up, what up, what up? So, if you haven't looked at the previous two videos, I highly suggest you look at them first. Video 1, video 2. So, video 3 is just going to be learning the follower step, all right? This is traditionally in a dance between a lead and a follow. It's usually a man and a female, a man and a woman. Obviously, it's 2024, so I don't even know. Sometimes I dance as a follower, sometimes I dance as a lead. Leads, learn how to follow so that way, you can decide what is gentle, how to execute a certain move. And so that way you're not pulling shoulders. If you know, you know. Oh, okay. That was crazy. That was a loud car. Anyways, so essentially, anyways, as I was saying, learn to be a follower so that way you can lead efficiently. And the same thing as a follower, learn how to lead so that way you can understand certain cues to go for, right? So as a lead, obviously, let's say we're getting to this a little later, but if you're doing a crossbody lead, right? So crossbody lead, I'm not yanking her, you know what I mean? I'm not tossing her to the wall. Like, nah, like that's too strong. You want to be firm, you want to be authoritative, but you also want to be gentle. Authoritative. I think that's the one. But you want to be gentle, okay? You want to have a nice, gentle, smooth guide, smooth lead. You don't want to be like, you know what I mean? So be gentle. It's the key. So, we'll get into it right away as a follower. So it's kind of how we talked about. Remember our home base where our feet are together, right? So our first step is going to be your right foot as a follower. Remember, we're doing followers. We're doing follower movement. Your first step is going to be the right foot, and it's going to go backwards, okay? It doesn't make sense if let's say just an imaginary example, doesn't make sense if I'm a follower and my first step is going to be front with my left foot because the lead's first step is with the left foot going forward. So obviously we'll just be colliding. We don't want that. It makes zero sense. So follower, your right foot is going to go back. That's one. Remember our base. We get out of our base. Our second step is going to be in our base, left foot, 2. And then our third step is going to return to our base, 3. Right? So right then and there, you already completed half a basic for a follower. So just to execute it, excuse me, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. All right? Let's do that again. I'll do it from the side. 1, 2, 3. Make sense? One more time. Out of base, in base, back to base. All right? Our second half of the follower step is just going to be our left foot going forward out of our base. So left foot going forward. Fifth step, 5, 6th step in the base, and then 7th step. Yep, 7th step back into the base. And then we skip 8. So just like that, I'll do it one more time. 5, 6, 7. All right, do it from the side. 5, 6, 7. All right. Now, when we put that together, 1 through 8, it's going to look like this. I'll do it nice and slow so you can do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we'll speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's add some arm movement, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? It's important when you're styling, right? This is called styling when we add in our movement, our arm movements, our hips. Always do that. You don't want to look like a stiff person, all right? You don't want to be, dancing with a nice shorty, you know what I mean? You don't want to be like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You want to be like that, bro. All right? Or even if you're a girl, right, a follower, you don't want to be like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. No. Add some movement, get to the flow. I'll teach you a little bit of flow if you want to afterwards in the next video. It might actually be a good next video, but add some flow into that, okay? Follower step, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. I personally have a habit of moving my arms around a lot. I have a very long wingspan. It's uncomfortable, but I'm also working on myself to get rid of that because I also don't want to be throwing elbows. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Move the hips. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was a little bit stiff, but we'll loosen up, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. By the way, guys, I know I'm just adjusting it now. I do have a habit also of like kicking or making like a small extra movement on my fourth and eighth step. It's just a personal thing. I've always done that. I like to, that's like my way of adding a little bit of style. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just like to do that. It's my personal favorite thing. In Colombia, actually, in Cali, they do the ba 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 ba. They do like a little kick, and I just kind of adopted that. That's the way I've always kind of like seen it. And honestly, I love it. So you can do anything between the 4 and the 8, but the main steps are 1 through 3 and 5 through 7. All right. So we can do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like we can do anything. Remember, as long as we still are in count, we can do anything we want, just as long as we're in our count. Okay. So follower step, right? Because now when you're dancing with the lead, right? The lead's first step is going to be with the left. Imagine it's going to be a little bit hard to do, but try to imagine it. All right. Use your creative mind. Imagine you're dancing with a baddie or a nice looking, handsome fellow like myself. So your first step, right? I'm the follower. So 1, right? And then the lead, his first step is going to be the left. So that's 1. And then our second step is both going to be in place. 2, right? And then his 2 is going to be in the same place as well. And then come back. 3, his left foot is going to return to base. All right. And obviously my foot returned to base as well as a follower. Our fifth step, because we skipped that fourth count. Our fifth step is going to be our follower left, 5, right? And then the lead's right foot is going to go back, right? Our sixth step going to be in place. 6, his sixth step is going to be in place. 6, and then come back. That's 7. Okay? 7, we come back. We skip the 8th count. So all together, it should look like this, right? My right foot should simultaneously going back with his left foot on the first step. So 1, both of our opposing feet are going to be stepping in place. So 2, my left foot, 2, his right foot, 2. That's the second step. Our third step is going to come back to base. 3. His third step is going to come back to base. 3. 4, skip, my bad. 4th, we skip. 5, my left foot goes out. His right foot goes back. 6, step in place. 7, we return. Okay? I hope that helped. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that post notifications button, alert. And just keep on reviewing, okay? You can never go wrong with keeping on, reviewing. Sometimes a little tip from me that I learned, instead of watching like Netflix videos and whatnot, I'll actually just watch something called social dances. A social, if you don't know, is usually held at a dance studio. It can be held at a restaurant. It can be held anywhere. But it's when they strictly only play salsa, bachata, merengue. But my focus is salsa, okay? I have a best friend. He does bachata and so on and so forth, okay? I hope that's it. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. I hope that helped. Keep on practicing and keep on reviewing those steps. Keep on practicing with a partner. It's the best thing you can do, all right? Hope to see you guys soon.